Dax, what can we expect from the Robben Island Art Museum?
Well, Robben Island Art Company, we're hoping that some of the exposure that we're getting through the Sunstar will kind of alert people to the fence, and we're hoping that people will get involved. If people want to become distributors, they're free to contact us. riact.co.za is the website. And artists that would like to work with the fence to create something, please contact us. And then it's available for purchase for those that would like a piece of it on their wall as a framed piece of fence or on their body as a piece of jewelry. Again, have a look at the website. Our distributors are there, and yeah, we'd just like to get it out there, have people talking about it, using it as a conversation starter. And I mean, for us to have someone travel overseas and to talk about this piece of jewelry and Robben Island and what we've done, I think it'll be amazing. Or to have it on their wall and say, I went to South Africa and I came back with this. It's a piece of the fence. Amazing.
Yeah. This fencing was meant to be at the bottom of a landfill. It was rescued in a sense, and it's been redignified with a second life, and it has such incredible kind of intrinsic value, and it means different things to different people. So we've made it available, and hopefully by making it available and the sale of that artifact then starts generating a kind of a business around it. And I think South Africa's got a lot of that kind of potential. Is seeing something that can be done and like it hasn't been done before, and all of a sudden an industry starts working around it. People are employed, things are manufactured, and then they take on a life of their own, like the jewelry has proved in this instance. I could never have imagined that at the beginning, and now there's this a whole other little industry is going on, and that's the best that you can hope for us making a plan ourselves rather than waiting for someone to tell us what to do.
That really is great. Now we do have to wrap up, but before we go, I just want to ask you, do you think World Design Capital was successful in Cape Town?
It's a difficult question to answer, and I don't think you'll find a yes or a no. Having been part of the curatorial staff of the first 600 of the 1,400 good ideas that were sent in for the World Design Capital, I have to say we are full, we're brimming with good ideas in South Africa. The capital for those ideas, the energy for it, even the belief in that are severely lacking. So that's a lot of why those ideas haven't been seen. Secondly, it was the City of Cape Town and the World Design Capital's mandate to make sure that these good ideas were seen and were benefited in places that are not normally the touristic South Africa. So that's why you haven't seen it in the usual kind of the Cape Town spaces. My work is an exception to that, being in an obvious place to be seen, and it taps into. It was actually meant to have gone up at the end of 2013. It just took a year longer to get up.
Wow.
But I think that speaks to how difficult it is to get these things up and going. I believe that the success of the World Design Capital is going to be seen from years on. The knock-on effects of the communication, just the belief in that we're worth it, as you're starting to see. We've seen it in street art. We're starting to see it in fashion, and it's also put us on the kind of design world map. This year's Guild, this year's Cape Town Art Fair, and therefore so this year's Design Indaba was a lot more different to the year before it and the year before that. So there's an escalation that's happening that you can't say exactly what's the perfect recipe or what's the dominant aspect to this recipe, but it has had a very progressive effect, and in that way I think it has been a success. Yes.
Dax?
Yeah, I think Cape Town is just slowly building itself with a huge reputation around art and design. The Design Indaba is a big factor, and as Chris said, we can't say exactly what each ingredient is giving into this recipe, but we know that the Design Capital would have played a part in that. So I say, maybe it wasn't what we expected in terms of measuring success, but there's no doubt it had an impact.